literally only watched a minute. Let's go ahead and watch the videos we're gonna go ahead and watch today. So this is a video that we started watching like a minute in yesterday, but we literally only watched a minute of it. So we gotta go ahead and go back into it. So why it sucks to be born as a medieval executioner, bro. Let's go ahead and see why it sucks to be born as a medieval executioner, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man.
You're born into 17th century England,
into all right, this is the last video we're doing today.
What people might call a decent family. Not rich enough for fancy silk. Not poor enough to starve, just comfortably forgettable. Your mother does all the cooking, cleaning, and, well, keeping you alive. Your father? He's never home for long, always out doing stuff. Then you hit the 1-year mark. Huge achievement, by the way. You've officially dodged the Grim Reaper's newborn sweep, where nearly 40% of kids like you don't make it this far. Congrats! By age 3, you start realizing something's weird. Nobody visits your home. You don't live near other kids, and for some reason, your mother never lets you wander outside. Something about wolves, stray ones that apparently enjoy snacking on children. Then, one evening, your world cracks open just a little. Mom takes you to the market for vegetables, and instead of the grand adventure you imagined, you get stared at, hard. People whisper, some glare, a few even curse at you and your mother.
Like I said yesterday, if I was in the medieval times, gang, I would have been straight, my nigga. I would have had a broadsword, a chainmail armor. Would have called me Lancecock.
You're 3 years old, so obviously you have no idea what's happening. Maybe you dropped food on your shirt. Maybe they just hate toddlers. Then you hear it. Executioner's brat. Your mother doesn't wait for more. She grabs you and hauls you home, moving faster than you've ever seen her. But it's too late. The word is out, and now so is your curiosity. That night, you wait. You sit, fidgeting, until Papa finally walks through the door. Flamboyant coat, looking like he just stepped off a stage. You don't even let him sit down.
The executioners have no drip. I'm not gonna lie though, bro. These niggas look like motherfucking goddamn doo-doo ghost Pokemon, bro. No drip at all.
Answers.
Let me see medieval executioners like in real life. These niggas don't have any, so like no, not like just swagless. Well, his shit don't look that bad. No, this is what dude was rocking. Yeah, this has no drip, bro. This has absolutely no drip. I'm not gonna lie to you though, bro. The other dude, I can see that. He got a hood. This look like the first clan member, man. I'm gonna be honest. Good fits. This is not good fits, gang. This is not good fits, bro. We would have been calling this back in the day.
Hey, I'm live on Twitch every single Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Link is in the description. I better see you there.
And so, with a sigh, your father leans in and tells you why you live in the shadows, why people spit when they see your family. Your father is an executioner, and suddenly, the wolves don't seem so scary anymore. Your father is the man they call when they want someone dead, the walking embodiment of justice, or at least that's what the city tells itself. But there's a tiny little problem. He's getting old, and guess what? You're next in line. Wait, what? No,
bro. So if your father's an executioner, you gotta be an executioner, bro. Niggas come from a long line of executioners and shit like those, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen Hell's Paradise where everybody's an executioner and like that, or like there's like a group of executioners, but that shit look crazy, bro. To always just be killing niggas and shit, even if they did something, just always be the one to kill people.
No. You had plans, good plans. Maybe a blacksmith shaping steel instead of splitting skulls. Maybe a knight gunning enemies on the battlefield, not butchering criminals in the city square. Anything but this. Your father doesn't sugarcoat it. He sits you down, looks you straight in the eye, and hits you with the harsh truth. Nobody in the city will let you do anything else. Your father once dreamed of being a knight too, but that was never going to happen. His father was an executioner. His father before him was an executioner. And his father's father, guess what? Executioner.
All them niggas look sped as hell. What happens when the executioner needs to be executed?
This is the family business. You're trapped. At age 12, training begins. Like any other job, you need to learn the trade. You start
training for executions to execute people, bro. Yeah, probably really dead people, bro.
Small, taking care of execution tools, sharpening axes, swords, and ropes, cleaning up the execution sites after someone loses their head. It's gruesome, sure, but bearable, because at least you haven't had to watch someone die. Oh, look at that. You jinxed it. 8 months in, your father calls you to witness your first real execution. A man stands on the scaffold, weeping. begging for mercy. His children are in the crowd, screaming for his father's life. The crowd watches, some solemn, some hungry for blood. Your father stands there, not like a man, but like a reaper waiting for the job to be done. And then, the rope snaps his neck.
Oh, wow.
It hits you. This isn't just training. This is your life. Bitter.
Nah, gang. Like, could y'all imagine working the same job your parents work now? Some of y'all might be following the family lineage, so maybe some of y'all are doing that. But Chad, what if y'all parents is like, they work in like sewers and shit? Like, you come from a long line of that work in sewers, gang. I don't want to work in no dusty sewer and shit like those. Shout out to you, but I don't want to do that.
Angry, trapped. You clean up the blood, haul the body away, while the city glares at your father like he was the one who made the sentencing. Like he's the villain. And one day, that'll be you. You're 14 now. 2 years of scrubbing bloodstains and hauling corpses have earned you the right to start real training. And by training, you mean something that makes those past 2 years feel like a vacation in Disneyland. If Disneyland had a chopping block and torture chambers. First,
how much y'all was getting paid though, my nigga? Was y'all getting paid good? Tell you shit. Like, was y'all getting paid morsels, or was y'all getting paid like? I'm just wondering, man. Like, how much pence was you getting? Was you getting 50 pence?
lesson: human anatomy. No, not sketches or dusty books. You learn by watching your father slice open real corpses right in front of you.
No, bro.
At first, you turn away, gagging, but you don't get to look away for long. You learn or you bleed. That's the rule. Every mistake is corrected with a beating. Executioners don't just kill, they extract information, which means you also learn the art of torture. And learning means watching. You watch him tear out a man's teeth, one by one, while the victim screams and writhes in agony. You don't like it, but over time, you learn something useful.
Probably started, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Nigga, to do this, bro, you gotta like this. Gotta make you horny, nigga. Like that. I be beating his meat or torturing people, bro. Now y'all might be putting question marks, but I'm telling you, that's what bro gotta be on to be doing this.
Pulling out teeth with your bare hands, sloppy. A pair of pliers, much cleaner. A year passes. You master how to keep a man alive just long enough to make him confess. How the body works, where to cut deep, where to cut slow. You're almost ready to start killing. Except, no. This job isn't just swinging a sword for money. There are rules. 2 more years. 2 years of memorizing laws, city regulations, execution protocols.
Shit, city
just you and your
regulations?
father in a profession so cursed that nobody ever applies for the job. You don't have to compete. You don't have to prove yourself against anyone. Because no one wants to live the life you were born into. Then, finally your father decides. It's time. But not for public executions. Not yet. First, you practice by torturing prisoners for confessions. It's slow, messy work, but you do it. And when your father sees that you can break a man with that...
See, don't let China see this. All that red gonna be white. It's just gonna be straight nut all over the place, though.
Oh, listen, I have a mentorship called the Mlght've membership where I'm going to teach you how to get rich with business, YouTube, crypto, stocks, financial literacy, credit, every single way. Now, I became a millionaire by the time I was 23 years old. I'm going to teach you step by step for only $50. Click the first link in the description right now and get added to my group chat where I'm going to give you one-on-one help to make sure you get rich in 2024. Click it right now. Stop tweaking because we got very, very, very limited spots and I don't want you to miss this bag.
Bro, this is like, I don't know, bro. Like, you can't tell them no that you don't want to do it, or just like, I don't know. I guess this is different times, so you just like might not know how to say no and shit, but like, especially your father's executioner, maybe he'll execute you if you say no. And then you gotta get his sweaty ass black outfit that this has over here, bro. Like, no.
He nods. Now you're ready. Your first public execution. You pull on the black cloak, not to hide your identity. Everyone knows who you are. It's to strike fear into their hearts. The crowd watches in silence as you step onto the scaffold, sword in hand.
Y'all saying, what the fuck am I on? I'm telling y'all. Like, so I'm saying all that red, don't let China see it to get a hold of it, bro. They changing the whole context of the scene and shit. I'm telling y'all, bro. Shit a little different, bro. Shit a little different. Let me make those sensors. Continuing on.
You keep your back straight, grip firm, unyielding. But inside, you're sweating, shaking, your heart is hammering against your ribs. Your father's words echo in your head. Fake it till you make it. The convicted man is dragged onto the podium. He's forced to his knees. The priest murmurs a final blessing. You don't wait. Your sword flashes. One clean stroke. His head flies. The crowd gasps. The execution was so fast, so smooth, that for a second, they can't believe it actually happened. You're good. Disturbingly good. The crowd disperses, but not without leaving you a storm of curses. Even the priests spit at your feet, like you chose this life, like you wanted to be a butcher in a cloak. Execution after execution, you improve. You refine your technique. Your father notices. Even he can't deny your talent. Soon, he retires. The title is yours now. The city's official executioner.
I think somebody who retires as an executioner would ever not want to kill or never, like, I don't know, bro. Like, cause there's not a lot of executioners, like, as much as there was back then. Well, maybe, depending on what country you're in, there's probably a lot of executioners, honestly. Maybe I take that back, actually. But, like, not the conventional executioners and shit like those. So.
Time to enjoy everything your father did. Being an executioner isn't just about swinging a blade and spilling blood. It comes with privileges. You're paid well, not just for killing.
Okay, how much we talking? Here we go.
But for keeping the market streets sane. You're also allowed to take whatever you want from the dead. Clothes, jewelry, boots.
And you get to take drip. Hold on. This might not be too bad.
Your wardrobe is built on corpses. And this makes people hate you even more. Imagine this. Hlstory, whose father you beheaded yesterday, sees you parading through the market in his favorite coat. How do you think she feels? That's right. She wants to kill you. But she won't, because you're untouchable. The church refuses to let you in, unless it's a special mass. That's rare. They say you're unclean, a necessary evil, and yet you're expected to marry. So you leave your father's home, buy a house in the city outskirts, and find someone as hated as you. Oh, she's beautiful. She understands you. She has no.
Damn, bro, gotta find him a. Bro, oh, you gotta find somebody who don't got shit going on though, bro, who life sucks so they could really feel you, bro.
Family. No one to judge her for choosing the city's butcher. Your wedding is as empty as your childhood dreams. No priests, no guests, just you, your parents, and one aunt who probably came for the free meal. But at least you're happy. And for an executioner, happiness is a rarity. 1,000 deaths later, the years roll by. You become famous. Your name reaches neighboring cities. 1,000 executions under your belt, and you are now a legend of death, feared more than any of your ancestors. But this isn't a statistic.
Dude, all dated corn star, y'all pulling up on Riley Reid.
You take pride in. It haunts you. Every night their faces flood your dreams. Their screams crawl inside your ears and refuse to leave. The weight of their deaths crushes your chest. But life has one mercy left to give you. Your wife gives birth to a son and a daughter. For the first time,
your son's cooked, bro. It's over.
You know true joy. You love them fiercely, protecting them, giving them a good life. That's all that matters now. But something is wrong. You feel it in your bones, your muscles. The stance that once made you a pillar of fear is now hard to hold. Your hands shake. It's only a matter of time before you make a mistake. And in this job, a mistake is death. The cycle continues. There's only one choice left. You hate it, but you know what must be done. You take your son aside and begin to train him.
But if you decide that you don't want your son to do that, then what, like, will the committee get mad at you because you're not, like, carrying on a legacy? Like, nobody else wants to be an executioner?
Father trained you. You carved the same fate into him as was carved into you. He hates it, just like you did. But this is the only way. If he is to survive, he must be better than you. Because in this life, you don't live by mercy. You live by the blade. Thanks for watching. I love making these
awesome. Thanks for watching as this nigga's living a terrible life.
Videos. And if you've got ideas for the next one, drop.
That was an interesting video, bro. Yeah, I would not want to be a medieval executioner, my nigga. I'm not gonna hold though, bro. You gotta carry it on from son to son to son to son to son to son to son, bro. Fuck no, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, gang. I mean, it could be worse, bro. What if you was like you came from a generation of corn star filmers? But anyways, though, we're gonna put this on a live channel, bro. If you're all watching this on a live channel, Twitch, Blue Rye in the description. Come to the stream and shit like those, bro. But yeah, IBBG.
Put this bitch back like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Put this bitch up, we got all the juices. Hold up, speak to heaven. Eat that, but my mama didn't admit it. Me body chill, at least I want back. My